I am watching the top laugh at us in real time. So, as you may or may not know, the person who was the demon got caught. This guy. This is Tyler Robinson. He is the person who took out Charlie Kirk. We got that. So he's not trans, not an immigrant, not a radical leftist. So they're doing this. It's actively just a white guy, right? They're trying to figure out, well, maybe he had some leftist ideologies. Maybe he had that. I've seen people go sicko mode wild saying, this is him. This is not him, by the way. I discovered that this is not him. They're going crazy. It's like, oh, this is a guy that's going crazy. They want this to be Tyler Robinson. And I'm watching people lie in real time. I'm watching people edit videos. This is fake. This image is fake. This is a fake image. This is genuinely a fake image. This is the real image. This is a fake image. I'm watching the left and the right both lie, and I'm witnessing it. I'm watching them both lie just to push a narrative, and it's not the regular person, it's the vocal minority. And this isn't some grassroots civil war. This is brutally, horrifyingly honest. They are laughing at us from boardrooms, from studios, from behind polished decks in the buildings with no windows. They are watching us tear each other apart, and they are laughing. We are the entertainment. We have become the entertainment. We don't need celebrities or anything like that. We are the product. We are the rage-fueled engine that keeps the empire running. That is what's happening. We're arguing about such small, minuscule garbage. It's a white guy, right? We got that. Oh, but it's a white guy. It's a white guy. If it was a black guy, they'd be demonizing. It will be riots in the streets going after black colleges. They already called black colleges and went crazy on black colleges. But now they can't do that. They have no justification to call black colleges because they were calling black colleges and threatening them. That's what they're doing. They're targeting. Look at this. This was going on. Hoaxes target black colleges. This is what's happening. This was going on. Cancel classes because a series of threats that to the cause were hoaxes. This is what's happening here. That's what's going on. That's what's happening. So that's what's happening right now. We are attacking each other. We lie to each other over and over, sharing half-truths with full-blown conviction like it's currency. We don't even realize we're using their language. Do you realize that? We're fighting on their battlefield, following their script. We are actors in a play written by people we will never see for an audience of one, and the one is power. And it will never end. And not like this. It will never end as long as we keep believing that the one person across from us, the one with a different opinion, different skin tone, different prayer, is the enemy. They have convinced us that whiteness is the enemy, blackness is the enemy, woke is the Christianity is the enemy. But those are just costumes. They are labels invented to keep us looking away from the real villain. Media, the machine, whiteness is not an enemy. It's not the enemy. The enemy is a system that taught whiteness to hate itself and everyone else. Blackness is not the enemy. The enemy is a system that commodifies black pain and black joy for clicks and votes. Woke is not the enemy. The enemy is the co-opting of empathy into a brand, a hollow performance stripped of its meaning. Christianity, definitely not the enemy. The enemy is the weaponization of faith into a cudgel of control. And let's talk about Christianity for a second. I'm not talking about the angry Christians on TV. I mean the real one. The idea. The story of a man who loved the unlovable. Jesus Christ, who ate with the rejected. Who preached forgiveness over punishment. Mercy over judgment. It's a beautiful idea. It's an idea about grace. About second chances. About a love so radical. It would rather die than condemn. But people with fear in their hearts and power on their minds have turned God into what he isn't. They made him small. They made him angry. They made him in their own image, petty, exclusive, tribal. They use his name to shame, to control, to exclude. They turned a religion of love into a franchise of fear. And that doesn't just suck. It's a big spiritual crime. It's so sad. It's so sad to see. The same goes for every movement, every ideology meant to liberate. They got hijacked, hollowed out, turned into just some stick to beat the other side with. But the goal isn't truth. The goal isn't justice. The goal all the time, for some reason, is engagement. Oh, this is trending now. It's trending. Look, 800,000 tweets. We treat them like
informants, like priests, like guardians of truth, but they're not. They're salespeople. That's all it is. Your attention, your anger, your fear, you are giving them power every time you share that post without thinking. Every time you let a headline tell you how you feel, every time you let a stranger on the internet convince you that your neighbor is a monster, you are handing them your mind, your emotions, your very humanity, and they are laughing all the way to the bank. The vocal minority, which they are, does not speak for you. The Twitter mob does not represent the world. The politician who thrives on chaos does not represent your values. They are loud because fear is loud. And this is my favorite example. My brother told me this. I want you to listen for a second. Why are you angry when someone cuts you off in traffic and you almost get into a near collision? Because you could lose your life. That's why you're angry. The fear takes over. The fear. And then anger. Why are you mad that a gay person can get married? Because there's a fear that it might mean you're gay. It's weird, isn't it? And you get angry because you're not gay. Right? You get angry about that. You get angry because there's a spite against you for some reason. They don't speak for you. The politician who thrives on chaos does not represent your values. Do you remember that? Twitter. Remember, Twitter doesn't speak for you. Please remember these things that I say. The vast, quiet, exhausted majority just want to live, to work, to love, to be left the hell alone. We have to stop letting the loudest, worst voices define the conversations. We have to stop giving them platforms in our minds. We have to stop letting them convince us that everyone who disagrees with us is evil. They're not. And I know you're going to disagree with me, but they are scared. And that fear turns into anger towards you. Well, they want to destroy my human rights because they're scared of you. They have been taught to fear you. So yes, they are scared just like you. That's what I mean when I say fear. I don't think they're that scared if they want to take my life. Yes, that's what fear is. That is what fear is. That is what it is. It's the most primal, instinctual thing in humanity. The best way to fight back isn't with arguing with some random black guy on the internet like me. Don't do that. It's with the refusal. Refuse to click. Refuse to hate. Turn off the screen. Look up. Talk to someone. Listen. Really listen. Not to rebuke. Not to win. To understand. Do you know if you talk to a regular person, you're not going to be able to tell if they are conservative or Democrat? It's going to be very hard to do that. Just speak to them. Take down the media. Not by hijacking servers. No. Revoking your attention. Stop giving them power. Stop letting them scare you. Stop letting them define reality for you. Reality is right here. In the streets. In the face of people who are just trying to make it through the day. In your own heart. They are laughing now. But they won't be laughing when we finally realize we don't need them. You know what we have to do? We have to realize we don't need them. I am not against you. I am your friend. I am your friend. The most soul-crushing, infuriating part is that we are lacking empathy. People say empathy doesn't exist without religion, and your empathy is woke. You don't understand what you're saying. When did trying to understand become a sign of naivety? When did that happen? And I say this so often, but we have utterly failed each other when basic human decency is met with cynicism. I will not let this failure be the end of the story. It is so infinitely maddening. It's so annoying to have this. I do not care what you look like, what you believe. You are not my enemy. The real battle is not between left or right, black or white, none of that. And I'll say this time and time again, it's a philosophy I believe. The real battle is between those who build bridges and those who build walls. And the media wants to gatekeep you. I am dropping my weapons. I am standing right here with my frustrating, stubborn hope. My hand is out. I'm not standing against you. I am standing with you. And I would like to tell you something very important. When I was growing up, I grew up as a gangbanger. I was a Crip. And I always asked, why are we fighting the Bloods, man? What's going on? They said, because they Bloods. Don't question it. Never questioned it. Till one day, I got Bloods and Crips to play D&D with each other. It's one of the biggest stories on my channel. If you go to my channel and click popular, you'll see it. I got them to play with each other, and I realized they have a lot more in common than you might think. It's strange. They found a common ground, and I was able to talk to them and have conversation through a shared game, through a children's game, D&D. And I've lived by that philosophy ever since that moment, ever since I accomplished that very horrifying task. It was scary as hell. I will never let my humanity die, ever. We are failing each other. I'm not trying to defeat you. I'm trying to find you somewhere underneath all that armor. This isn't about winning some stupid argument. Winning an argument is what you do when you've lost the point entirely. This is not debate class. This is life. Treat it like it's life.
I'm your nigga night, be my loyal, low. Happy to try what you need. Your world, I love to live in it. I love the ride when you